Listen up, you lot. We're about to embark on a culinary journey to the Netherlands, a land of windmills, tulips, and bloody brilliant food. Forget those soggy chips you're thinking of. We're diving into the real deal, the kind of dishes that'll make you want to book a flight right now. So, buckle up, get your napkins ready, and prepare to discover 10 Dutch delicacies that'll tantalize those taste buds. First up, we've got Stroop Waffles. These delightful treats hail from the Netherlands and have been winning hearts for centuries. Now, these aren't your average waffles, you hear me? Stroop Waffles are a unique blend of texture and flavor that sets them apart from anything else. Imagine two thin, crispy wafers, sandwiched together with a generous layer of gooey caramel. That's right, caramel. The caramel is the star of the show, providing a sweet, sticky contrast to the crunchy wafers. It's sweet, it's chewy, and it's bloody addictive. The combination of textures and flavors makes it impossible to stop at just one bite. You can find these bad boys all over Holland, from street vendors to fancy cafes. Each place might have its own twist, but the essence remains the same, pure deliciousness. Trust me, one bite and you'll be hooked. The first time you taste a Stroop waffle, it's like a revelation. The flavors meld together in a way that's simply unforgettable. They're best enjoyed warm, so the caramel gets all melty and delicious. You can warm them up by placing them over a hot cup of coffee or tea for a few minutes. Dip it in your coffee, crumble it over ice cream, or just shove the whole thing in your mouth. I don't judge. The versatility of Stroop waffles makes them a perfect treat for any occasion. They also make for great gifts. Packaged beautifully, they can be a sweet surprise for friends and family. Whether you're sharing them or keeping them all to yourself, Stroop waffles are a joy to have. The process of making Stroop waffles is fascinating too. Watching the dough being pressed into thin wafers and then filled with caramel is a treat in itself. It's a blend of art and science. The ingredients are simple: flour, butter, brown sugar, yeast, milk, and eggs for the wafers, and a rich caramel made from syrup, brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon. But it's the way they're combined that creates magic. So next time you come across a Stroop waffle, don't just see it as a snack. Appreciate the history, the craftsmanship, and the sheer joy it brings with every bite. Enjoy it warm, savor the caramel, and let yourself be transported to the charming streets of Holland. Next, we're having a go at a Dutch breakfast classic, hagelslag. Now, before you turn your nose up at the thought of sprinkles on bread, hear me out. We're not talking about those rainbow-colored abominations you find on cakes. Dutch hagelslag is all about quality chocolate generously sprinkled on top of a thick slice of buttered bread. It's the perfect balance of sweet and savory, crunchy and creamy. Don't be shy, pile it high. The Dutch certainly don't hold back. Let's talk cheese, shall we? Cheese is one of those foods that can elevate any meal, snack, or even a simple moment of indulgence. From the humble grilled cheese sandwich to the most sophisticated cheese platter, it's a versatile delight. But today we're not just talking about any cheese. We're diving into the world of Gouda, a cheese that stands out in the vast sea of dairy delights. And not just any cheese. We're talking about Gouda, the king of Dutch cheeses. Originating from the Netherlands, Gouda has a rich history that dates back to the 12th century. Named after the city of Gouda, this cheese has been a staple in Dutch culture and cuisine for centuries. It's not just a cheese, it's a piece of history, a tradition passed down through generations. This stuff is the real deal, creamy, nutty, and full of flavor. When you take a bite of Gouda, you're greeted with a symphony of tastes and textures. The creaminess coats your palate, while the nutty undertones add depth and complexity. It's a cheese that doesn't just sit in the background. It demands your attention and rewards you with every bite. Forget those rubbery blocks of cheddar. Gouda is in a league of its own. While cheddar has its place, Gouda offers a unique experience that's hard to match. Its texture is smoother, its flavor more nuanced. Whether you're a cheese connoisseur or just someone who enjoys a good snack, Gouda is sure to impress. You can find it in different ages, from young and mild to mature and sharp. Young Gouda is soft and sweet, perfect for those who prefer a milder taste. As it ages, it becomes firmer and develops a more pronounced, sharper flavor. This aging process is what makes Gouda so versatile. Whether you're looking for something to pair with wine or a cheese that can stand on its own, there's a Gouda for every occasion. Eat it on a cracker, melt it on a sandwich, or just grab a chunk and go to town. Gouda's versatility doesn't end with its aging process. It's a cheese that can be enjoyed in countless ways. Spread it on a cracker for a quick snack, melt it on a sandwich for a gooey delight, or simply savor a chunk on its own. No matter how you choose to enjoy it, Gouda never disappoints. And don't even get me started on smoked Gouda. That's a whole other level of deliciousness. The smoking process adds a new dimension to the already complex flavors of Gouda. It introduces a smoky, savory note that enhances the cheese's natural richness. Smoked Gouda is perfect for those who love bold flavors. It's a cheese that can transform any dish, adding a touch of gourmet flair. So next time you're in the mood for something special, reach for Gouda. It's not just cheese, it's an experience. Now for you lot who like a good bar snack, let me introduce you to Bitterballen. These little balls of joy are crispy on the outside, with a creamy, savory filling that'll have you licking your fingers. Imagine a rich, meaty stew, thickened up and rolled into bite-sized balls, then deep-fried to golden perfection. They're traditionally served with mustard for dipping, but frankly, they're bloody delicious on their own. Just be careful. They're seriously addictive. Right. Let's get down to some proper hearty grub. Stamput is a classic Dutch dish that's perfect for a cold winter's day. It's basically a mashed potato dream, loaded up with vegetables like kale, sauerkraut, or carrots. But don't think for a minute that this is some kind of vegetarian nonsense. Oh no, Stamput usually comes with a side of smoked sausage, bacon, or meatballs. It's the kind of meal that sticks to your ribs and leaves you feeling satisfied. Now for something a little sweeter. Poffertjes are small, fluffy pancakes that are like little bites of heaven. They're cooked in a special pan with little indentations, which gives them their signature puffy shape. Once they're cooked, they're dusted with powdered sugar and sometimes served with butter and syrup. They're light, airy, and absolutely irresistible. Trust me, you'll be scoffing these down by the dozen. Now this next one might not be for everyone, but if you're feeling adventurous, you've got to try herring. This traditional Dutch treat is a must-try for anyone visiting the Netherlands. It's not just a food. It's an experience that connects you to the local culture in a unique way. It's raw herring, served with chopped onions and pickles. The combination might sound unusual, but it's a classic for a reason. The raw fish is incredibly fresh, often caught just hours before it reaches your plate. Now, before you screw your face up, hear me out. The texture of the herring is smooth and buttery, and when paired with the crunch of the onions and the tanginess of the pickles, it creates a symphony of flavors in your mouth. Fresh herring, when it's prepared properly, has a delicate, slightly salty flavor that's actually quite delicious. The fish is typically filleted and cleaned meticulously, ensuring that every bite is as enjoyable as possible. The onions and pickles cut through the richness and add a nice bit of acidity. This balance of flavors is what makes herring so special. It's not just about the fish, it's about the harmony of all the ingredients coming together. It's a true Dutch delicacy, and you can find it all over the country, especially in street markets. These markets are bustling with life and offer a variety of local foods, but herring stands out as a favorite. So don't be a wimp. Give it a try. You might just find yourself pleasantly surprised by this unique and flavorful treat. Next up, we've got tompoes, a pastry that's as pretty as it is delicious. It's a rectangular puff pastry, filled with a creamy custard and topped with a layer of smooth pink icing. The icing is usually hard, so you get a satisfying crack when you bite into it. It's a classic Dutch treat that's often enjoyed on special occasions. But let's be honest, any day is a good day for a tompoes. Let's warm things up with a bowl of Swab, also known as Dutch pea soup. This is a thick, hearty soup that's packed with split peas, vegetables, and often smoked sausage or bacon. It's the kind of soup that'll stick to your ribs and warm you up from the inside out. It's traditionally eaten during the colder months, but frankly, it's delicious any time of year. Finally, we've got Olabolan, a Dutch holiday treat that's best enjoyed on New Year's Eve. These are deep-fried dough balls that are crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. They're often dusted with powdered sugar, and sometimes filled with raisins or currants. They're like little bites of happiness, and they're the perfect way to ring in the new year. So there you have it, you lot! 10 must-try Dutch delicacies that'll have you booking a flight to Amsterdam faster than you can say Stroop Waffle. From sweet treats to savory snacks, hearty meals to delicate pastries, Dutch cuisine has something for everyone. So get out there, explore, and discover the deliciousness that the Netherlands has to offer. And don't forget to tell them Gordon Ramsay